This time it is about the basics for team deathmatch. So in my opinion, the principles for team deathmatch in intermediate level are: first, low deaths first, not many kills. Second, stay on your side, do not rush to the enemy side. Third, fly with your wingman in a formation. Low deaths first, not more kills. If you're in low level, low trophies, you may kill more than 10 or 15, but that's not the play for actual PvP, especially in high level, high trophies matches. Team deathmatch is the match that the team with 20 kills wins. That means team with 20 deaths loses. Also, that means 4 deaths per each pilot are the game over. 3-4, 5-4, 4-4 are common, and 3 deaths are already a big help for the team, even with lower kills. If someone has 5 deaths, I believe that is a bad play, regardless of the 6-7 kills or scores. And I assume 6 deaths are the starting of the trolling. Of course, if he kills many times with a few deaths, nobody would blame him. But most of the cases, players trying more kills cause more deaths. More likely, in a proper match among good pilots, you would have less or even kills than your deaths. If a player died like 6 times, then he already took 2 deaths from his team. And I think 8 kills would be the minimum he should compensate that. And I still believe it's close to trolling. 3-3-3 player is much better than 8-6-2 player. Here, the MVP is 7-5-2 by the scores, but the real MVP here is 6-1-0 Super Saber. Of course, Foxhound is a difficult jet to survive, but I can't imagine any team play based on this status. Also here, the MVP is 7-5-1 Tomcat, but I believe this MVP actually contributed the defeat of his team. I would play with 3-3-1 Tomcat than 7-5-1. The ideal play in TDM is this. Phantom here has, even without high scores, some kills and assists, but the best part is no deaths. The MVP has the highest kills and the lowest deaths here, but the second best player here is Su-27 with 225. I wouldn't welcome any other pilots as my wingman from this match, other than those two, even they had higher scores than Su-27. I am not saying that you have to run away from all the battles. You need to sacrifice yourself when your team needs, or to help your team. My point is, we shouldn't make meaningless deaths count for our team, and not more than 4. So the first rule for less deaths in team deathmatch is this. Number 2, stay on your side. Do not rush to the enemy side. Also, bad players, in my opinion, tend to rush to the enemy rather than defending. Also, rush alone than flying with wingmen. So I send defense emotes a lot, but they also don't listen. Don't be one of those bad players. Stay on your side and don't chase enemies running away to their side. They are luring you. Even you made multi-kills on the enemy side, you will get killed eventually, and your wingmen will get killed because they have followed you. Generally, if two forces are in similar power, A force with shorter supply lines wins. B, reckless rush helps the enemy to make a better formation. It's not just a matter of one meaningless death if with a reckless rush. The enemy will kill the solo player easily, and they naturally and organically regroup and make a better formation for the next battle. If you are not sure where to stay, I'm going to show you some areas where you should stay. Red lines are the middle, which means you shouldn't cross. Yellow areas are the place where you should stay most of the times. You may fly around the red lines with your wingman time to time, but it's still better to fight in the yellow area as much as you can. In Crucible, I recommend to stay yellow circle on your side and use the center mountain to cover. You should take some risk for reload in this map. In Crimson Canyon, this can be more extreme case, but it's better to stay with your right side ammo. In Icebound, also use the mountains at the center to cover, and stay around your hill. In Stormbreak, above the center mountain is not that good place to fight. Stay a little behind the mountain, between your hill and ammo. Third, fly with your wingman in a formation, but both teams are smart enough to defend. But if both teams are smart enough to defend, a team with lower points should rush. Also, there are battles around the center anyway. In these cases, formations are important. Like all the other video games, tankers first, dealers behind. So attackers at the front, others cover the back of the attackers. And one or two stealths may soar up and spot the enemy. But this doesn't mean you should fly in a line, like on your Wingman 6. Also, I don't recommend to fly at the side of the attackers. Maybe attackers can fly side by side, but not fighters. I would recommend you to have about 45 degrees in formation, not only right, left, but also up and down. And the distance I recommend is a little bit further than a mile or 2 kilometers. If you are in an attacker, you may stay at the head, but mostly it's better to send stronger jets or bots for the first. Here are some other small tips for team deathmatch. A. If you're alone after battles or respawn, turn around and join your wingman. B. When you run away, fly to your wingman, hopefully attackers. If you can send happy emotes, that would be more better. C. Do not fly to the enemy's side. Do not rush alone. So again, the basics for team deathmatch are: first, low deaths first, not many kills. Your one more kill is less valuable than your one less death. Second, stay on your side. Do not rush to the enemy's side. Don't make meaningless deaths and don't help the enemy. Third, fly with your wingman in a formation, 45 degrees behind, 1 mile or 2 kilometers. Hope these tips help your meta storm. Thank you and see ya.